Alrighty, hello and welcome back. We are live. Welcome to the 29th episode of Heart of War, a modified version of Dragonlance, Shadow of the Dragon Queen. We are the Rollers of Fate, and we are super excited to be here with you tonight. So let's ask the internet gods to be nice to us on our cyber journey tonight, as always. And yeah, I'm sorry for missing so many games. I had some minor surgeries. I was a bit under the weather, but we are back, so I'm ready to rock and roll the Dragon Queen. Without further ado, let's introduce ourselves and our characters. And if you stream as well, tell us where to find you, starting with Mr. Lucky, please take it away. Let's do popcorn character introductions, race and class like always, please. Thank you.
Hello, folks. I'm Lucky. I'm playing Oliver Silverrunner, a custom lineage rogue fighter. Also the best looking noble in the group. The only noble in the group with living parents. Anyways, popcorn onto
We're back, guys.
Yeah.
Just pick it right back up.
Yep.
like it never left.
Yeah.
Now to the pheasant of the group, Zachariel.
You always do that.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Well, I could say I'm the second best person here. First worst, second the best, as they say. Anyway. So yes, I am playing Zachariel Finlake. I am a warlock wizard, a war whiz, if you will. I'm the heart of the group. That is all. No, and also, I also stream myself. I have gone through a rebranding.
Ooh.
I'm now known as Donated Cornbread. Comes off the tongue a bit better.
Oh, I love
Yes.
that. I love that.
I discovered this especially at Twitch Meetup when there was name tags and I couldn't fit my whole name in there. I was like, this definitely, the change needs to happen. So yeah, it's Donated Cornbread. You can find me on Twitch. I also have a YouTube as well, which you can watch all my past streams on there. Yeah, simple as that. Donated Cornbread. It's nice. It's better than just trying to fire some numbers at the end and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
no, I love it. I think it's
anyway.
very cool.
That's me. I'm gonna popcorn over to you, Leo.
Thank you. Hi. We're back. I promise I'm excited. Sorry. It's gonna take me a moment.
No.
Okay, I'm
Juice
playing
Gala
Thessalia Greenleaf, cleric of the group, half elf, not streaming. Yeah, very excited to be here, everyone. I swear, I'm sorry. It's been a
Inside
while.
check.
It's been a
Inside
while.
check.
Inside check.
Okay, yeah, okay. And I will popcorn to the Cedric.
Oh, you did that on purpose. Hey guys, I'm Cash playing the Cedric Longhorn, the Minotaur Sorcerer / Paladin. I also stream from that. Shut up! From time to
Yeah.
time. I'm on the Twitch channel.
We are being so mean to each other.
_ Cash. I'm just gonna cut my losses now. Martin, over to you.
Oh, come on. The
Well,
best.
I am Martin.
I love you.
I'm playing
No problem.
Lorander Greenleaf, High Elf, Drake Warden, Ranger, Keeper of the Eggs when there are eggs. Currently, there's no eggs, so if anybody finds an egg, please send it to me. But I do have a little dragon called Theo and a little plasmoid called Paladorn, and they help me because I'm so good with children. That's why I'm with these people. And back to Cisco.
Yay. Thank you very much for your introductions, guys. That was awesome. Also, I am Cisco Blanco. You can find me here on our channel thrice weekly and sometimes playing Candela Oscura as well with the amazing Rolly Grail folks. I hope you watched what is coming up. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. We had an episode recently. But tonight I'll be your Tail Weaver and Chaos Coordinator, guiding our heroes through the legendary world of Kryn. Next, we have some announcements. Please, Julia, whenever you're ready, take it away.
Thank you. I guess I want to start the announcements by saying happy birthday to Cash and
Oh
Martin.
yeah! Cheers
Hey!
to happy
Hey.
birthday, y'all.
And now I will find the announcements. Okay. We are here on Twitch or on our YouTube channel at Rollers of Fate D&D, where you will find all our previous episodes from Candlekeep Mysteries and the Sealed Pages of Verglas, The Eye of Observation, Dining in Barovia, and of course Hearts of War, our modified version of Dragonlance, Shadow of the Dragon Queen. I feel like I haven't read in ages. I promise I
No,
have.
I
But yeah,
haven't.
anyway. If you want to get in touch with us, please do so at rollersoffatednd@gmail.com. We also have a Twitter channel, or X, I guess, which is at FateDND. Our games use adult language as well as jokes, situations, or themes that you might find inappropriate, scary, unusual, etc. So viewers' discretion is advised. Thank you to Tessa Presents for their awesome maps, Darren Curtis and Tabletop Audio for their epic music, and to James Webster for their amazing art. And lastly, please give us a follow and a like if you haven't done it already to help us get our streams to as many people as possible, and we will be forever grateful. And baby too.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much for that, Julia. That was amazing. Please roll a group inspiration, D6. And you guys got a
It's a
+2
long.
for Martin and Ross birthday extra bonus to whatever you roll.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Can you ever roll low? Roll?
Sorry?
We don't want.
I've never seen you roll
Wow,
low.
that's a
God.
5. Amazing. So you got 7
I
inspirations.
did in the one shot. Cool. I'm just gonna quit. I need to change my image, my character.
Mhm.
I'll be back.
No worries. Cool. So thanks to all my amazing players for being here with me tonight. And also to everyone who's tuning in from home. Please make yourselves comfortable, grab a drink, and now let's find out where the drums of war are beating today. Previously, in the aftermath of E-Day, the Divine Vanguard joined the City of Kalaman Special Forces to fight against the Dragon's Queen armies in exchange for asylum and protection for their people. Following a few successful missions, a family loss, an unexpected return, godly gifts, and a visit from a sexy debt collector, one of our heroes failed to resist temptation, rested in the steady beacon, and used Pirate Express to send an invitation letter, whilst the rest of the group entered the Forbidden Library looking for the pillars of wizardry tomes and other knowledge. As the search progressed, some found a book that beckoned them, whilst others got stuck in time. But before more could be gathered, the gigantic forest master unicorn galloped enraged towards them and attacked. The heroes' great teamwork and blessings didn't seem to be enough against the unicorn's unholy dark form, and despite nearly reaching their end, the Divine Vanguard managed to escape alive due to their unwavering determination. Alright. Apologies for that. And this is where our story continues tonight. The day after, in this gloomy morning, you find yourselves divided. Oliver, you are in the town square awaiting for a conversation that could change everything. Meanwhile, the rest of you are near Castle Kalaman. Thessalia, the cutest parrot ever, delivered a private letter from Oliver asking you to live with him and to meet him in town ASAP. After you noticed his bed was unused and accidentally shared the letter with almost everyone, you hurry towards the main square, eventually followed by the rest of you, who have like a 10 minutes behind Thessalia time. It only takes like around 10 minutes to get there, 15 minutes, so you will be there pretty quick. So we'll start with you, Thess. In this instant, it's nearly... It's on those kind of days, the sky is so gray, it's gonna rain, and you don't know where, but you know it will happen at some point. And as you are rushing around the busy streets, you notice, as always, that people are tending to the business. But more than ever today, you start to feel with your heart inside the fear on these people of what is to come. You overhear constant talks that start to begin to overtake all conversations, and the war is the name that you keep hearing. Rumors of war, the war is coming to us, invasions are happening. It seems like, for some reason, in the last few days, these people are fully aware now of what is happening. Everyone is. As you guys know, the war is upon you, and you can feel it around you.
So I hear people talking that the war is coming to Kalaman?
In general,
Or-
the war is coming to
Oh, okay.
Ansalon. There's been a lot of reports of attacks. Bogler, people start talking. There is so many refugees from Bogler and other places. There is they see it. There is a camp so huge outside their city. Now it's not only Bogler, it's Bogler plus another 300 people from other places that also gather in all those places. So it's becoming really stressful for people who don't really are able to do the things that you do. They cannot really make a difference as much, They can train, but it's not really the same as you. They are not divine favorites.
Yeah. Okay. I suppose she hears all of that, but it's kind of in the background. As she's running, she's more worried about the note than Oliver, and kind of confused, wanting to see what's happening, what's going on with him.
All right.
So yeah, she's just gonna make her way there.
Okay, perfect. As you keep making your way, you've been there many times. You've stayed in Kalaman for a few days now, so you're fully aware of where you're going, and nothing interesting happened. In the distance, Oliver, what do you look like today, actually? What are you wearing? Could you please give us a brief description? And Thessalia, you can describe yourself as you see Oliver in a second, please.
Oliver's kind of disheveled. His normal clean look. His clothes are just sort of like not worn properly. Like his jacket's loose. His normal like blue top hat is tilted to the side. Kind of like covering covering his face a little bit. He's just, like I said, kind of messy.
As you are there, what are you doing something specific while you're waiting, or you just kind of like looking around and kind of like?
He will be throwing a couple like. I'd imagine he's throwing like food or something onto a cart. It looks like he's got supplies for a long trip on the cart. But I will be keeping my eyes out to see if Tess is coming.
Okay,
or any of the others.
The both of you make a perception check. Whoever rolls higher will see the other, but and then you can, yeah, let's do it. Why not? This feels a bit unfair, but this is what it is. So Thess, make a perception. Oh my god, yeah, that's what I mean. But sure. As you see Oliver, as he described, Thessalia, how do you look like? Why don't you remind us, if you don't mind? And you guys can describe yourselves later on as well. Please remind me.
It's been that long.
I know, yeah, it has, though. It's been almost a month, so... We want to remind, even though your picture is right there, but you describe it better.
Yeah. I mean, she looks the same as usual. Her long red hair is like down and she has the two braids. She's clean, neat, dressed in her armor as usual. Yeah, I mean, she does, I guess, the complete opposite of how Oliver looks like.
Yeah. Well, difference make a strength, let's say. And as you are there, you see Oliver loading these too many supplies in a cart that he has there nearby. And I leave it to you too. As the rain starts to fall very lightly, not enough, it's just like a thin mist. A spray of rain.
Okay. She's gonna approach quietly. And I guess call out to him.
If Oliver hears her call out, he'll turn around with like a sort of half-baked smile. And one detail I left out, and I wanted to add: his eyes look like if you could see his eyes, they're a little like bloodshot and with bags under his eyes.
Ollie, were you at the brothel last night?
You caught me. Yeah. Did you get the letter? I take it.
Yeah.
Good. So you're leaving with me then, right?
Uh,
Tess, you know as well as I do, this isn't our war. This isn't our fight.
okay. Oh, just wait a minute. I don't understand what's happening. What's what?
Tess, you know what I meant when I sent that letter. This is ridiculous. We don't stand a chance in this war, this fight. If we don't leave now, we'll be like everyone else. We'll just die. We'll get in the way.
Will get in the way of what?
The real people that can fight.
We are real people that can fight. That's the whole
Tess, we've
point
been
of
lucky. We've been lucky. This whole time, we've been lucky. Think about it. Cedric's dad, that was our fault. We couldn't save him. Think about when we went back to that manor to save the kids. We all nearly died. I got severely injured. We've been close to death too many times. This isn't some story. This isn't. We're not gonna be lucky every time. What do you owe these people? Why are you fighting? How about you tell me that?
because
What, because Kiri Jolliffe tells you to? If Kiri Jolliffe told you to jump off a cliff, would you do that next? Tess,
I'm sorry.
Should-
This is
this is what?
I suppose it's not what I was expecting.
But you're telling me... Tess, you're not telling me you're actually gonna stay, are you?
I mean, of course I'm gonna stay. What's the point of us getting these powers, being blessed in such a way by the gods, and then just running away?
Why aren't the gods fighting this fight then? Are you just gonna live doing what others tell you to do your whole life, Tess?
I'm not doing what
Do you want to end
others.
up like your brother? If you're not careful, Tess, you can die too.
And that's fine.
It's not fine, Tess. Are you telling me that you're just gonna live with blind faith?
I wouldn't call it blind faith, but I'm gonna live doing what I think is best, which is helping those that can't help themselves. And I'm not doing it alone. I've got Lorandir, I've got Lecedric,
And what
Zachriel.
about when one of them dies? Come on, surely you've seen Lorandir get hurt. He was close to death a couple times, right? What are you gonna do if he dies?
Well, heal him. I'm a cleric, aren't I? Unlike before, I can actually do something about it.
Well, fine then. Bring my
Where
friends
is all
back.
of this coming from?
It's coming from me, from experience. I'm telling you. If you
What?
could bring people back from the dead, I want you to bring my friends back then.
Your friends?
How about all the soldiers that died? Go bring them back.
We both know I can't do that, but
Come on,
isn't
you're a
that just
cleric, though.
wasting their death, though? They all died for something. Now, if we run away, more will die for nothing.
If we run away, their deaths won't be in vain. We could get far away from this war. If we go far
And
west,
what?
maybe south.
What? Watch everyone else, let everyone else die?
Let the ones who want to fight fight.
I want to fight.
Tess, I'm begging you, please.
Why do you want to run away? I don't understand.
Cause I'm scared. Okay, I'm scared. Every time we get into a fight, my legs are shaking. I don't like being next to you guys because every time I'm next to you guys, I'm scared that one of you is gonna die right beside me. What if I don't want to watch another person I care about die. I don't want to die. I'm scared, okay? You think I like using these weapons? Do you even...
What, Ollie?
I don't know. I don't know what I want. You know, what Cedric said, he was right. I don't know what I want. I don't know who I am. I don't know anything. I thought if I asked for more power or more strength or something else, that maybe it would make me a hero. Maybe it would make me something I'm not. And even now, it's still not good enough. But Cedric was right. Ispin, he even knew I was a coward. He was just nice enough to keep that secret from you. And everybody else. But I'm not gonna stay here and die. Tess, you know I care about you. Please, this is it. This is the last chance.
So what?
If you can,
You're just
if you
gonna
can li-
leave.
Yes.
Ollie, if you think you're the only one who's scared, you're wrong. You're not the only one that feels like you're not strong enough or not good enough. I feel that. All of us feel that every day. But the thought of losing you, of watching you walk away, I don't want you to do that.
Then please, just leave with me. The others will understand. They'll know that I talked you into this. They know. They know I'm a coward.
You're not. You're not, though. You're not a coward. Why do you keep saying you're a coward? Haven't you been scared this entire time and you've still been here? You still fought with us.
The only reason I've been able to fight was because you were here. I couldn't just leave you. Tess, I love you. It's the only reason I've stayed. And now I'm telling you, I don't want to watch you get hurt. I've made a mistake that I can't take back. And I wish I could tell you all, but I've made so many mistakes. And I don't want this one. I don't want to risk you guys getting hurt because of the last thing I just did.
So tell us, what is it? Ollie, you don't want me to get hurt, but if you leave, you will be the one hurting me.
Are you saying you won't leave with me?
I won't.
Do you not care about me?
Of course I care about you.
Just are you asking me to stay and fight, even if I might, even if we could die?
I guess I am, but at the same time, I'm also promising you we're not gonna die. I'm gonna make sure we're not gonna die.
You can promise that, but I already died once, and that's why I can't be with you guys anymore.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
Just being around you guys right now it's a risk. I don't want any of you getting hurt because of me.
We're
Tess,
we're not gonna get. You're holding something back. I can tell. So just say what it is.
I owe someone a favor. That's as far as I know. That's as far as I can say.
Okay. Can you tell me who that person is?
It's her. The woman from the bar the other night.
Your soldier friend?
She's not a soldier friend. She's actually... She's Tuck. That's all I know.
Okay.
Listen, I'll stick around with one more mission. After that, I'm leaving. Also, there's something she should know, and I'll take out the ring and I'll put it back in her hands. This was a this wasn't just a gift. It was a promise that I would come back, and I don't even think you understood that what I was trying to tell you back then. Just don't let anyone take this from you again. Now, just tell the others I got this cart prepared for us to go on a trip for the next mission. You didn't tell them, did you?
I didn't mean to. They.
Great. So
I'm sorry.
Make a perception check,
Now-
the both of you.
dirty 20.
Nice. The both of you...
Audie, I really don't want you to leave. Yeah, sorry.
No. You say that, and as you say, I really don't want you to leave. The both of you see in the distance the most beautiful woman in the world, dressed in black,
Oh.
thin, gossamer dress, super overdressed for the occasion, beautiful long black hair all the way to the floor almost. This time she has some kind of like cloak on top of it as well, and as you look at her for a second, the both of you are completely charmed by her beauty. She is just perfection incarnate. She is like maybe 100 feet away amongst the crowd, kind of walking in your direction. As you see, without even realizing, as she's walking, everyone is making a path on her, like almost in a way that enthralled by her, you know? People can't stop looking as she's passing. Rolling on that super high roll, you see also an old man that you recognize, Oliver. He's got white, long beard, green kind of pointy hat, kind of like a traveler's clothing, a white kind of like shawl that resembles the scales of a dragon, and he's got 7 canaries flying around him quite close, following him around all the way, and you see he put his hand on the woman's shoulder from behind. She turns back, and as she does, you see them engage in conversation. Out of the sudden, you see the old man seems to be angry, almost screaming at her. Roll, based on that perception check, you can see you have to stop doing this. You can't do this anymore. And you hear her saying, "You are doing the same. Why you here? Why can I not be here if you are? You are interfering as much as I am here. It's your fault too." And I'm for a second roll. Based on that roll, you notice he's wearing some kind of something written on his shirt, and you see it there written for a second, almost with this celestial, ethereal light. We are here for you always. And he pushes the woman, and as he pushes, it's almost like an illusion. They both vanish into the mist of the crowds, and almost like they were not ever there. At the same time, from behind, running, you see your 3 companions, Zachriel, Cedric, and Lorandir. Please, will you describe yourselves, if you can? Also, the stream is doing really weird things. I don't understand what's happening, actually. The screen is going gray on the stream and doing flashy, weird things. So, but we'll look into that later. Let's see if it stops. Please, describe yourselves, please.
It was those people that disappeared. They're doing this thing. I guess I'll start. You'll see Zackrill's human, average size, and he's bald apart from a bit of a beard moustache thing going on, goatee thing going on, and he's wearing this kind of Titan's leather armor strapped to his body, stocky-ish, and he I'll say this time as well, if I may, with the nature of my weapon, my new one, you don't see it evident. So I think it's just for the nature of it. I think it's something he brings into existence as a means not to bring attention to it.
It's a grower, not a
Um,
shower.
Absolutely, and as well, he's coming in and he's just beelining. He's a lot of energy, very eccentric.
Amazing. Whoever wants to go first, please describe your character next.
Well, I guess Lorandir is also there, running, blonde hair in the wind. He's like looking super young, even though he's 127. Wearing his green clothes, a little dragon on his shoulder, trying to hold on as we run. Wearing my new bow also, you can see, sticking up. And just running.
Awesome. All right. And last but not least,
You see the Cedric. He's the Minotaur, wearing heavy armor now. It's got like a blue metallic sheen to it with touches of gold and silver dotted across it, and a new like faceplate kind of thing for just for decorative purposes over his face. Carrying a new greatsword as well, sheathed on his side, and yeah, you see him running through the town with his two comrades.
amazing. We go back to you, Thessalia and Oliver. Your friends will be arriving. You got around 30 seconds before they get here. What do you guys do or say?
Can we please talk about this later, after the mission? Just the two of us, without.
Are you gonna tell them later too about that conversation?
I won't. I promise.
Like thoughts, no joke.
You know, Tess, the reason why I gave you that letter was because I didn't want the others to see what they already knew, okay? I didn't want them... I don't want to talk to them about me being a coward. Whatever I have left of being a man, it's gone. It's washed. It's drained. I have no honor left. Nothing. They know now. That's your fault.
Ollie, the only person that thinks you're a coward is you.
No, they all do.
I don't think you're a coward. I think...
What do you know about me? You only know the Ollie that you knew back in the woods. The one that read books, the one that wanted to be a hero. You don't know anything about the Ollie that's in front of you right now.
Maybe. But I'd like to know more about him. And if you think you're a coward, fine. If you don't believe in yourself right now, that's fine too, but I'm just asking you to believe in me instead. That I'll stand by your side, even when you don't think you deserve it. Because I really think you do, Ollie. You deserve it.
Here come
So
the
just-
others.
I don't really do players versus players role, but I think this is very fitting. Why don't you make a Thessalia persuasion check? Will you be okay with that, Lucky? I mean, it's not gonna change how you feel, but her words, this is to see whether her words kind of like resonate within you, because there is, you are there too, and you are have feelings, and what she's saying is really intense too. So will you be okay with that, Lucky?
If you're okay with it, I mean,
I mean, it's not gonna
Oliver's-
change how you feel, but it will be nice to see how much her words resonate on your character. But up to you.
If it's the same with you, Cisco, I'd rather we didn't. I'll just grab
Sure,
the
no
reins of the
worries.
carriage and
Cool.
I'll look to the others and say to the others, what are the details of the mission we're doing next?
Then I will ask you if it's okay before they answer. How does your character feel then? If you are not okay to roll, tell us how Oliver feels now after hearing the words that Thessalia just told you. If he's okay with it.
Yeah. Oliver's more mixed up than he was before. Before he was scared, humiliated, and confused. Now it's like magnified by 10. And more than anything, he's kind of hurt that he might lose the person that he cares about the most. And he's humiliated by seeing the others, and he's already thinking about what they're going to say when they see him.
All right. As you all approach, you see clearly Lorandir, Cedric, and Zachriel that they are having a very intense conversation there. Their demeanors are very kind of like heavy and kind of like dramatic without having to do any checks. You can see that as you approach. What do you, the three of you do?
Hello.
Not one of you big fucking pussy. Where you? I'm joking.
Did he say
Great
that?
start. Great start, Cedric. Thank you. Yeah. So, yes. Mission details. Who has those again?
Oh,
Lauren, dear.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, I don't know.
We don't have them yet. We haven't got to the meeting.
Yeah, we need to go back to the place to get them, right?
What
Yeah.
the fuck are we?
We was told to come
So-
here.
You're
Because we
telling me
don't
you
want-
all came here without getting any details of the mission.
Yeah, because we heard that you might be leaving, and we didn't want to like.
Yeah, like we
Not say
wanted to make sure
goodbye.
that you weren't gonna go without saying goodbye. Yeah.
You know, I mean, we don't want you to go, but if you must go, at least we want to say goodbye.
Tess is behind them, like,
Why? What are you? What are the signs that you're doing? I don't.
She's telling you I'm going to stay for one more mission.
Oh, and I will try to hug him if I can.
Oliver will
Okay.
put like one arm over Lorendir and give him like a sort of like a side hug and say, let's just do another mission. Try not to die this time. Any of us.
That's always the, aim.
Yeah.
But we're doing good things, and we're doing good things for our people. Because we're doing them, our people are allowed here. So I think, we do value you. You're a valuable member of our team.
Listen, Tess already told me that you guys read the letter, okay?
Yeah,
So you
all the
don't
letter
have,
said was that you were leaving. So, it's not a feeling that is alien to us. Everybody's scared.
I didn't say I was scared.
Well, I'm only saying what my feelings. Yeah, I know every time we fight, I'm scared. But, because I have you, I know I can stay.
Look, Ollie, you're a grown ass man. You make your decisions, whatever it is.
I have made my decision, and thank you, Lorendir. I really appreciate hearing you say that. And like I said, right now I'm I'm gonna stay for one more mission.
Okay.
Okay, we probably should go back and
Yeah.
You
get the
guys,
details, you know.
you guys know you got until 8 o'clock. That's when you will have your meeting with Raven and Direct. I mean, Alas.
And what time is it now?
We have a full 5 minutes. It's plenty of time.
5 minutes. Expeditious retreat.
However, if you don't have anything to do, we can move forward on time if you guys want. Otherwise, you can do whatever you guys want as well. Whatever your call. At this point now, it's around 11 in something like that in the afternoon, morning.
Just out of character, does Ollie have everything that he has on him right now? Like, there's nothing left at the castle?
The only thing he left behind was that potion that you left on his bed.
Okay.
But his 2 guns are actually he has 3 guns now. But 2 of them are holstered on his hip, and then one's in his backpack.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and Oliver had a bunch of supplies in the cart, as you could see.
Well, it seems we have lots of time, so maybe we should go and have lunch somewhere nice. That's Cedric's Spain.
Sure.
I guess that's always a treat.
Sounds like it's to me.
Right.
Let's go.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
As we walk away, can Tess just kind of grab onto Ollie's like sleeve and walk away while holding onto his sleeve? Not his hand, just the kind of like making sure he's there.
Yeah. Oliver will let it happen. He's just gonna put on a smile for everyone to see, though.
Fair enough. As you kind of walk into the afternoon, which kind of place are you looking for? If you tell me what you are looking for, are you looking for a nice, kind of like a nice restaurant? Which kind of food?
I want to take him to the Michelin. I want to take him to the Michelin star sushi place that just opened up a couple months ago.
Oh, well.
I've heard really good reviews about
I was
it.
kind of
so...
just wanting like an egg mayo sandwich. I didn't.
No,
really
we're going for sushi.
Okay.
All right.
It's not like I have fish most of my life. It's fine.
Yeah,
I was going to say, yeah, you should appreciate Fish Boy.
You know that this new high-end restaurant, Kobu, opened in Kalaman not too long ago, as you mentioned, and it hasn't been that popular, unfortunately, just because it's a bit overpriced and what is happening in the world is not really helping the restaurant. However, you do make your way there. You know, it's in a hidden location. It doesn't have a huge sign on the door or anything like that. It's super exclusive.
I heard the Cantrip Advisor, reviews were terrible.
And as you get to this kind of like side street, highly decorated, you see like a little garden, pop-up garden has been placed there to make the place welcoming to enter, and there is like a nice black door. There is what it seems to be some kind of security on the door, and he looks towards you, all of you. First with kind of like, what are you doing here, dressed like that? And then they see you, La Cedric, and he smiles and says, "Oh, my lord, coming for a lunch today. Oh, fantastic. You know we always have the table ready for you if whenever you are. Will you?"
Thank you so much. You're wonderful.
He kind of like turns back his head, and after a few seconds, you see like a tabaxi waitress kind of dressed in a nice white and little bow tie, kind of like a proper kind of like high-end receptionist slash hostess, and she kind of like oh, hello, welcome, Mr. Longhorn, please, will you all be joining? She kind of says with almost with a hint that you recognize La Cedric on her voice.
Good afternoon, Kazumi. Yes, my friends and I will be having lunch here today.
Amazing. Okay, I better start writing this down because I know what's gonna happen. I can see myself watching the stream later. 1 second. So we have Kazumi, and we have Konu. Yeah, we said Kobu. Konu? Yeah, no. Kobu. Yeah, Kobu, that was the name.
Yeah,
Kobu. Yeah.
Kobu. Yeah, Kobu.
Yeah, all right. Perfect. She kind of like, as you enter the place, is really nicely illuminated and nice, huge tables. There is a few customers there on the background. You recognize all of you different nobles that potentially you might have spotted or might have spoken to you on Last Cedric's Longhorn's birthday party. Whoever has money in Calaman will have been there, and this is the kind of crowd that you get here. And there is like 3 or 4 tables, and you are giving a really nice corner table with a view of the tiny bonsai garden, indoors garden that they have, kind of like a semi-open, and there is like a little water cascade there and some kind of Japanese style in our world stones and decoration and nice ambient music.
Nice.
You are order drinks, are given menu, and all of you find it a bit hard to understand. You realize some of the menu is in a language that potentially some of you
They come up on like this arcane belt.
yeah. It's just
No,
like
there's little boats in the river that are similar.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Is that not going to make it wet?
No.
you
You
know
sure?
as you start looking at the menu of Thessalia, you realize that for you, Cedric, you know the names of all the different fish in this language, that you know it to be Druidic. Thessalia, as and you, Lorandir, the both of you can make a nature check, as you have been very forest-like orientated. The rest of you can make it too. Oliver and Zachriel, you know the language already. As Cedric, you can make it as well. You guys will have disadvantage. Oliver.
What's the language again, sorry?
Druidic.
Druidic.
Yeah. So Oliver
Druidic.
and Zachriel can make a check at disadvantage to see if they know it. And
No, fuck that.
Disadvantage.
Comprehend languages.
Yikes. 8.
I just did these comprehend
wow.
languages.
Okay.
I want to know what fish
So-
I'm putting in my body.
Surprisingly, everyone seems to understand that you all have been around and are rural people, potentially, maybe. Comprehend languages, Zachriel, you cast it, and then you start to understand these unusual symbols and words that you last said. That is kind of like posh to know the names in Druidic of the fish and stuff like that, as tradition.
Right.
So stupid. -1 inspiration for Cisco. I'm just remembering my times in Noble, man. I was working there for so long. Anyway, knowing the language, all of you, I'll leave you the scene. Drinks are served. La Cedric, will you, the lady Kasumi will ask, if it's okay, I'll take your order today. Do you know what you will be having? She says with this kind of like graggy lioness voice.
We want the 12-course chef's menu, please.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Oh.
The omakase. Oh, she says.
Yes, please, yeah. And a bottle of plum wine as well, please.
Oh, fantastic. All right.
Okay, come on, yeah.
All right. She kind of like
2 bottles of plum wine. He's paying.
she kind of smiles, knowing, like, looking at all of you. La Cedric, you have like an extra insight on things here because you know how these people act. She kind of makes this kind of a smile, like a kind of like a half smile that is not.
Is
really
this
a-
locally sourced fish? Is it locally sourced?
Of course, yes. Straight from the bay.
Inside check. Inside check.
Make an inside check.
I want my
You got it.
fish.
They got it from Iceland.
Hang on. Three.
Definitely. 100%. Yeah.
Okay, I can get behind this. Okay.
While we're all here together, I'd like to, Zachriel, I wanted to tell you I'm deeply in love with you, and I just I wanted to just get that out of the way, just to let you know how I felt,
What?
because I'm not sure how much longer we're going to be around for, and
What? Uh,
I just want to let you know.
Is he telling the truth?
Really?
Make a persuasion
What
or
an insight
deception
check.
check. You don't need to tell us what it is. You can roll it just a d20 and add your modifier.
I will roll another insight check.
Sure, you
I'm
can do
just like,
that if you want.
17.
I just want to know as well. I need to know.
Yeah, you guys don't know.
Yeah.
Let me add my modifier to that, just so I know. Yeah, you guys definitely don't know.
Yeah. So you guys can think whatever you will want. Let's play like that. Do you guys believe him? Let's
As
say
the
that
Cedric
actually.
says,
Sorry, it's the Salia. Julia,
I
keep talking.
what? This is all just so sudden. I just
I know.
What,
I'm not sure.
how, what?
Like,
I
I'm just
mean, when?
like
How
with what's been
long?
going
What?
on in the world. It's just got me so confused and scared, and
I'm
I'm
confused.
I'm just not sure how much longer we're going to be able. So I thought
I mean,
we
this
just
is just
come
going
here.
so fast. I just don't.
I know, but you
I
just
feel we should leave you two alone, and we should probably
no.
go.
This is like
Yeah,
I want
let's.
everyone to know about
Do
the
you,
way
do you guys
I
want us to step out? Maybe get you guys a bottle
no
of champagne.
no. This is kind of
Yeah,
the reason why I
Kasumi,
wanted us
Kasumi.
to
Yep.
come
I
here.
talked about
She's
buying.
there.
We have a
You know,
proposal over here.
We are
Proposal.
sorry.
Can we get a song from the?
Hang on,
Can we get a
hang
song from the
I'm not
staff?
just gonna hand out a ring just on a whim, like without him knowing how I really feel. Do you know that'd just be ridiculous? But I'm just
Wow.
gonna
We need
like
some
I just
drink.
want the
Quickly,
person that I love to
something.
know how I really feel. You know,
Well, Cedric, do you actually mean this?
of course.
Wow.
Okay.
I love that.
as
Why?
this is
What do you-
happening, Tess, who never ever drinks, who's never drank in her life, just takes a shot as she says, "I love you," and whatever.
Do that.
Like,
I just go. So, but why? I would say buy me dinner first, but we're kind of in the.
I
We do it
mean,
at the same time.
Well, this is
obviously,
technically
he
We're
loves
people.
fish.
this is just technically
That's what
lunch.
he-
So I guess we can do dinner if you're open to that. I put my hand on his hand.
Wow. Nice.
His face just goes like from here, like you know, like Looney Tunes style, like red. Like it. I'm just like. He's like paralyzed and speechless, doesn't know what to do. He's so like flushed with
But no,
embarrassment.
it's not fair for me to just unload that on you just out of the blue. But like
It
I
just
said,
feels, Sacriel, you
It
have
feels
like
right
a
to let you-
collage of moments that didn't make sense in all the time you met as Cedric until now, and then things start kind of fitting into place. It's one of those like awkward realizations that you start thinking, oh, you know. So it's like one of those, even though your insight wasn't, you in the end got a 17, right? So you
Yeah,
you
no.
will, yeah.
So I mean, I don't know if I beat or not.
Yeah, based on how much you know last
Yeah.
Cedric, everything starts making sense. So even though whatever
Wait, so
he's saying,
you're telling
you might
me?
not.
You're telling me? Do you have a
it's more than a crush.
Oh,
I mean, I think about you at night. I think about you during the day. I worry about you when we're in fights. And everyone's lost so much already. And this, I shouldn't say this to you, but I feel like it's only right for me to tell you how I feel.
I
But
just.
just think on it, maybe. You know.
Sorry, it's just quite a lot in front of a lot of people. This is.
I mean, like, I'm not going to force you into doing anything or make you feel bad about, like, if you reject me or anything.
Well, Cedric, if you don't mind my asking, what about Zachriel do you love specifically?
Yes, I would like to know too.
I mean, everything. I mean, it's
No.
mystery. Like, I mean, I've known him for years, but I know nothing about the mystery about him, the way he carries himself, like the way he effortlessly cares about people. Like, he's always there on the front line, relentlessly brave and enduring. It's just, and he's got a really nice butt too.
I am all those things.
I'm really trying to figure out if this is real or not.
To be fair, Cisco the DM does know if this is a lie or if it's the truth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think as well. Like I think Zakon in this moment is kind of like he's absorbing the information, just digesting it, and furiously eating sushi just in the stress of it all.
Confusion eating. Got a
Oh, I
trigger number
think
tree
you
going
both-
through his head as he eating sushi.
I need thinking power. I need to eat.
That's wasabi.
Yes,
No, don't do that. No. Oh no.
Just grab Lorando's plate. Is all.
When did you decide you were gonna tell Zachriel?
This morning.
What brought that on, if you don't mind my asking? I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, and why didn't you write a letter?
I mean, I like to
I think we're
communicate through
past that now.
speech.
I think we're past that.
Is this just a joke?
What do you mean? Well, I would never joke about my heart or the way I feel.
Well, Cedric, are you... Look me in the eyes.
Mm.
I want you to promise me, on your mother's life, is this real?
Yeah.
Your mother would die tomorrow if you lie.
I know. That's why I just agreed to it. Yeah. I mean, listen. No offense. I know we haven't had the best 24 hours between us, but I have no reason to lie about this. I know it's a bit sudden, but it's just a genuine feeling I'm having.
Well, Cedric, ever since I've met you, I really can't get a feel for you. And I used to think I was a people person, but
Is it because he's better dressed than you?
that's bullshit. No. I've
I
seen
mean,
him. He goes
he's more
thrift shopping.
flashy.
He thrift shops.
So, how do you like your sushi, Sakura? Is it good?
It's so good.
Zachary, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about Cedric? Swallow first and then answer.
Like big again, Looney Tune goblin just get some water. Because I mean, as we all know, my perception inside is terrible, so I did miss the cues. But to be honest, something's back at the tower. I guess make better sense, but no, I need to. Yes, I mean I don't know how I feel very mixed up and confused right now on how I feel about this.
Listen, I know it's a lot. Just unpack it, deal with it, however you feel best. But just I wanted to tell
to be
you.
honest, I like the no bullshit approach.
I mean, what's the point in having feelings if you're not going to share them with the person you love, right?
But why did you wait till now?
I just felt like it was right, and I
And why
don't know
are you
how
here?
much time. Because I felt like it was a special place to share.
In a sushi bar.
It's the finest restaurant in town.
This doesn't feel right. Oliver's gonna get up
It's
from
a
the
fancy
table.
restaurant, but I haven't had any fish because
No,
my fish.
I ate it.
I'm sorry, I panicked. I just panic eating.
I'm
Sorry.
heading off to the keep. This is too much for one day.
I mean, this is quite the fish here. You got to have a strong stomach here. I had to read. This is some pretty.
If you want
Oh,
there's
it's
some
something-
sake that'll go down well with it. If you're not feeling
Something
like to,
smells fishy, Zachriel. Don't worry.
Why do you have to keep saying that? I don't
Yeah,
smell like that.
Seriously, you got to stop with the fish comments, all right? It's not right.
You've all done it. Don't try to exempt
No,
yourselves.
I never mentioned about the smell. I called you peasant boy, but I never mentioned the smell.
Hey, that's true. I'm still. We'll need to talk about that.
as you were being eating, you realize course after course, more and more food keep coming to a point that it just feels like a torture almost, you know. But everything is so beautiful, you know, like beautiful presentation, nice decoration. There is like super fresh fish with all these red ingredients, and everything looks beautiful. All these wooden kind of like a huge trays with all this sushi stuck up like sashimi and all sorts of rolls and different things. It's just amazing. But before you leave, Oliver, I need all of you to make a constitution saving throw, please, to see how you are feeling about the food and the sweet wine and the sake that came in
Do I
between.
have advantage because
Is that a
do I
concept?
have advantage because Sakril got my food, half of it?
Sure. As long as
Oh,
Zachary is
oh.
okay with it.
Fish boy failed hard.
I think
the only one
I
in
do.
One.
I fell.
Oh,
Wow, look at that.
this is locally sourced. I think they like to.
Okay, Oliver, Lorandir, the both of you feel pretty okay. Thessalia, it just feels like it's a lot of food, and you're kind of on the verge, that kind of point that you think, okay, I either need to stop drinking or eating, one of the two, 100% sure, but not both, you know? However, you two, La Cedric and
The
Sacriel,
lovebird.
yeah, you're feeling like way over your head at this point. The food is amazing. You're having like such a good time. And after hearing those words from La Cedric, Zachriel, you start to feel
Send me over
that
the edge.
you can just be fully honest. You feel so free. You're in a safe space. And this is the time to kind of share. The both of you are having this kind of moment, even though you are kind of like awkwardly, it started awkward, but now it's just you're having such a good time, you know. It's one of those situations that you are super drunk as well,
much
but
food.
you don't fully realize that part, you know.
I'm just limp back, and then I just kind of say,
I'm a toast. So much.
we need to rest. Why don't we just go back to the keep and take 5 minutes to lie down?
I will be just in time for the meeting, yes.
Yeah, we need a little power nap before our meeting about the mission.
Make a persuasion check. Advantage again.
Do we need,
Exactly.
do we need to
Passed
ask for
out
a
in the
carry?
fish. He's in a sushi coma right now.
Like, yeah. No,
Would it be
just,
with disadvantage because he's unconscious? Or is it
maybe.
even-
How do you
Let
feel
me roll
about
with
this,
disadvantage.
Sonated? Do you think a role will be fitting here, or not really? Sonated,
means
oh
no.
my god, he's drunk too.
Yeah.
Damn it, no!
No, it's fine.
What do
I
you
just-
feel about all this?
Oh, I got it. Oh, it's so lethargic.
Do I have
Oh,
it?
so
Anyone
good.
with dessert? Dessert, anyone?
No, thank you, Kazumi. You've been wonderful today.
Ugh.
Yes, that paid for.
Ugh.
Chocolate spring rolls come to the table, like a huge
Oh,
kind
no
of
more,
tray.
no more. Pack it up. We'll
Fuck.
get to take away.
Alright, she kind of says and kind of bows politely. She starts taking the
We'll
food
take it in
away.
the doggy bag. We'll take it in the doggy bag. I'll take it to go.
Okay, she says again. Discreetly at some point as well, as you are, whenever you are ready, last Cedric, the bill will be presented at your own time. You see that the same tables were there, they're still there. It's like one of those wine and heavy conversations going on the restaurant, so no one is really putting any attention of what you're doing or not.
Sure. Yeah, I'll pay the tab and I'll give her 5 gold extra to it.
Wow. Okay. She kind of like, oh, thank you, sir. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Kind of like
No problem.
takes the bill. If anyone wants to make a perception check to see how much the bill was, you can if you want. La Cedric,
Would
this
it be
will
with
come-
disadvantage because like they're really stealthy?
Sure. You have. I think whoever failed the save will be drunk. So Sacriel, you'll have disadvantage on the check for sure. The others, whoever is not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. My perception's very. My perception is also comatose by the food.
Fuck.
Damn.
Lord, this so
Okay.
fuck.
You cannot make this sign as you see the
Society
bill.
definitely so.
Yeah, as Lauren did, Thessalia, you see the price of the bill. You also notice how La Cedric kind of looks at the woman and kind of pull the father account card in there, as you notice the bill was 150 gold pieces.
Well, that's chump change. Wow.
But that will come from your father's account, from the family account.
I'm gonna spend it all before your dad gets a chance to get in there. Your dad's gonna go to a fucking debt. Your dad's gonna inherit debt.
Yeah, your dad's gonna hear that.
You're going to be brothers. Yay.
We're never gonna be brothers.
Step bros. Just don't do the laundry.
I'm on my way to go get the details of the mission. Make sure that those two don't throw up along the way.
No.
Oh, come.
I run. Get out.
I'm
not
waddling
walking.
out.
I'm getting a carriage.
All right.
Zach, you wanna get in the carriage?
Yeah, you kind of like
Yes,
extend your
I
hand.
don't think
and
I
a
can
carriage
move.
come on your way. Yeah. Amazing. And as you kind of like all of you, whoever wants to get in that carriage, Oliver, whoever didn't get in the carriage, you will see the carriage stopping for you. If that's unless you wanna walk on your own, it's 15 minutes, something like that. Walk. 20 minutes,
Yeah, I'll
maybe.
walk. I'll be walking.
All right. Anyone else?
If Lorendir's walking, I'll keep him company, I guess.
Tess will join them too. Just
Alright.
assume wherever Oliver's going, Tess is just gonna follow for today.
Zachriel, will you go on the carriage with La Cedric?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and the two of you go on the carriage. As you arrive, I'll leave it for you to kind of like not to make it too awkward. What will you guys do as you arrive a few minutes before the others? Zachriel.
And where are you
I'm
going?
I'm going for a nap. There's no way I'm doing anything else but sleeping. I feel way too full and sick. I'm not gonna do anything but nap.
All right. Zachriel?
It's just like, just absolutely full. Just like,
Amazing. All right. And after a while,
so fucking good.
as the rest of you arrive, they are passed out. And what do the rest of you do? Lorandir, Thessalia, and Oliver, will you have any conversations on the way as well, or anything?
Actually, on the way, I would like to talk to the other two and say, so Lorendir, do you really think that Cedric loves Zachriel or likes him?
Yeah. Why would you think he doesn't?
Sometimes I feel like he just says stuff to get under my skin. I don't know. It's just
What? Hey, wait a minute. Do you like Zachriel?
you know what? You caught me.
Well, I mean,
I
you know,
just love the smell of fish first thing in the morning.
well, you should have said something. You know, now he's got there first.
Lorendir, no. I. It's just the stuff that Cedric was saying. I don't know. It's just. I don't know. I feel like he treats everything like it's a game, you know?
I mean, to be honest, you have that in common.
You think I treat everything like a game?
I feel some things
It's almost
because
like
of
we're in
your
one.
upbringing, you don't give it as much, thought
Would you-
out. Because you're both rich, so maybe you don't think about money, everything. So you have some common things.
I might be rich, but I'm not inconsiderate. all the
Flip
time.
those two
So-
statements around, and then you're right. So.
I love how all the rich boys buy me things.
What if I bought you?
I am fucking winning.
Oh my gosh. But I don't know. It's just
I mean, I think it's genuine, as far as I can tell. But we'll just find out with time.
I hope so.
And of course, if he hurts Sakura, will kill him.
Parrots fly by.
Wouldn't be that hard to kill him.
Really?
Anyways, Lauren dear, how's Theo then?
Oh, he's okay. He's had some fish, and I think he's just sleeping in the back. Okay. Yeah. He's good. He's getting bigger by the day.
Yeah. Do you feel like what we're doing is right, Lauren dear?
What we are doing regarding
Not just
the war?
being involved in this war.
I mean, yeah. What else can we do?
I don't.
I mean, not only we're able, but we have the means. We've been given some powers. We have the ability.
I mean,
I mean, what's the alternative? We find some work hidden somewhere until everything is lost, and then we die alone somewhere.
hopefully
That's
not
not real
alone.
life. I don't know. I like the world as it was, with people.
I mean, we could always leave it up to the Knights of Salamnia. I mean,
No,
sure.
yeah, because that worked so well last time. I'm not saying that they're not going to do it. I'm saying that they need as much help as we can get them.
I'm just saying it. Aren't you worried about the people you care about losing them?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing it.
What if you lose your
Yeah.
life?
Then I'm hoping that you guys will continue and do it for me, for my family.
Cedric, you remind me so much of like any character in a storybook.
I'm sorry.
Don't you ever
Who?
just the way you talk, it's just
Yeah, who are you talking to right now? I'm sorry.
Keep going. I'm enjoying this. Keep going.
Wow. Nice.
You love
Inner
it.
feelings are coming out.
Oh,
oh, Lauren dear, I'm sorry. Lauren dear,
everything
it's
makes sense now. Everything makes sense. Okay, look, it's fine.
Lauren dear, what I'm
We
trying
had
to
a lot
say
of
is
drinks. Probably, yeah.
Lauren dear,
Rent
all
free,
I'm saying
buddy.
is
Rent free.
don't you're just I feel like you're too nice. And that's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. But don't you ever think it's okay to be selfish every once in a while?
But this selfish everyone in a while, I mean, I kept, the egg. Maybe I could have given it to someone. I kept Paladorn. I could have eaten him. I don't know. Or I could give it to someone else. I don't know. We do. You just have to have a limit. You have to have some compassion for others. Otherwise, the world is not really worth living. It just becomes a race, and then you don't enjoy it anymore.
But in that case, aren't you afraid about leaving the others behind, or aren't you afraid of getting hurt?
I mean, I'm an elf. That's going to happen whatever I do. You just have to like face it and do the best with the time you have. I'm going to be hopefully alive in 500 years. You guys are going to be dead, and that hurts me already. It hasn't happened, but you're here now, and I can do something about that. And hopefully, I can help you live a long life until you're old and you die in your bed. Surrounded by your babies or your children.
Let's just slow down and take it one step at a time. We're far away from stuff like that, but
Yeah, but everything starts here.
Lorinda, you really are just the nicest person.
Hmm.
Let's go figure out the details of this mission before Cedric pulls something else.
But I don't think Lacedric is able to pull anything up today. Do you see
Don't.
them? Yeah, they're probably asleep in the carriage right now.
Oh, who knows what they're doing in that carriage?
And yeah, I don't think they can do anything else than sleep.
Amazing. All right, as you all reunite in Castle Kalaman, a few hours pass, if you're okay with that, and and you will be around 8 o'clock time. You guys rest, do whatever, have any conversations. Anyone else would like to have any more conversations before we move forward? Actually,
Oliver said. Nothing from the lover boys.
right?
Oh, I've said what I need to say. I'm not going to just unload on him. Just
Anything from you, Thessalia?
not yet.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, it's been an emotionally intense journey for all of you today, and I think after that, so much food and drinks as well, you all pretty exhausted, and you all kind of like take a bit of time to relax and recuperate and all that. Also, due to the high quality of the food, someone rolls please 2d4, and that will be temporal hit points you will get on top of your max.
I'll
wants to
also
roll
use
it?
this time
Let's-
to.
I think Lacedric should do it probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
You paid.
I'm using
Well, it's not
arcane
fair.
recovery. Arcane recovery
Perfect.
during the short rest.
Okay.
4. You get 4 extra hit points.
Amazing. Every little counts. Those will last for, let's say, 24 hours.
Nice, thank you.
So until tomorrow afternoon. Actually, let's say now, by the time you finish eating and get home and all that, it's like, let's say until 6 o'clock in the evening. It's around 6 o'clock now. You have your little nap, and then as you are resting, after a few minutes, you hear a knock on your door. Divine Vanguard? Hi.
Hello.
They are requiring you. You see like this really shy, kind of like a squire, kind of like raggy, messy hair, kind of like a human, like looking down. The head is kind of covering his half of his face, and he says, "Oh, you're required to go on the meeting later on. They're calling you. Miss Raven is here. Okay." Looks at you, and you see all
Okay.
his
Sorry, what's your name?
Henry. Yeah.
Andre?
Insight check! I want to insight check this fucking guy. Who is this person? Insight check!
Henry, you can
It's
do an
Andre.
insight
What
check.
do you mean?
Yeah, Henry, he says, yeah, like Henry with a Henry.
Henry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Henry, yeah.
Henry.
Henry.
Dirty 20.
Okay, with a dirty 20, he seems legit, you know. He seems, just looking at him with that inside check, he seems to be not from Kalaman. His accent is from a town nearby. He's got this kind of like very simple attitude. You can see that, he seems like one of those people whose family probably sent him here to kind of like make himself worth it, but it's not really working. He just seems to be like lacking motivation. It's very obvious.
I'll say thank you very much, Hendrik. I'll give him 1 copper piece.
Oh, okay, thank you. He kind of like opens the hand.
You're tipping a god.
Where's my discipline stick? I want to beat this kid with my discipline
He's on
stick.
salary.
Stand up straight.
Right, thank you. Enjoy your night. He kind of like turns around, kind of starts walking with
Jesus.
moving the head as he walks.
Oh god, I can see why
He
they
leaves
need
the
it.
door open. He doesn't close it or wait for you. He just turns around and go. Yeah, like.
I mean, we have to leave. So, yeah, that's fine.
Henry. Right, well, we should bloody well
Sorry.
find out where
That is-
we're getting shipped off
Find
to
out where we're
next.
going.
Yeah, all right. So you kind
Yeah,
of
let's
like,
make it.
he kind of let you know that the meeting will take place on the council's quarters, where normally meetings are held. And as you are kind of like get ready and freshen up and make your way to the meeting, why don't we take a little break here, actually? And then we will see
Sure.
after the meeting how that goes. We'll get to the meeting after the break. Yeah, I don't know. The stream
Okay.
seems to have fixed itself, so that's good. I'm sorry if you're watching. To my end,
I was
sometimes you
checking
kind
on it. It seems fine.
yeah, it's fine now.
Acceptable.
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, we love you, and we'll see you in a little bit. Take care.
Hey.
Bye bye. See you soon.
See you soon.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. All right, thank you very much for hanging around. We are back as we continue our story, as our guys are had like a really good inspiration moment, a nice meal, and kind of like relaxed together. That it was something that they haven't done in a while. Also, for the amazing RP, everyone gets a point of personal inspiration. Maximum is 4. Remember that. So you're gonna have more than 4. But
I have 4.
no,
I have
sorry.
6.
Cool. So
This will be my second one.
cool, amazing. And as you guys make your way after relaxing all that, you had an encounter with Hendry, the squire, and then once he left, you all made your way towards the council headquarters, the meeting room of the Council of Calaman. As you guys enter, you go through the different towers and kind of like the dark corridors illuminated with candle lights and sconces. Kind of like you hear like the sounds of the wind and the rain that is still going at the moment. And once you kind of like enter, the door is slightly ajar, and as you enter the council room, it's like a huge circular room with all this with a huge long table that overtakes almost the majority of the room, with all these different chairs, nicely decorated, green grapes, and kind of like a nice paintings of war motifs and soldiers in battle and things like that. And in there you see your old friend Raven, Major Raven, and your friend Alas, they are both sitting down in a table. In the table in front of them, seems to be a stretch map, and there is each of them have notes and different things. They kind of look towards you. Raven says, "Oh, you're here. Oh, nice to see you. How is it going, my friends?" She's got her fish with her on the little tank, kind of like a tank with a little handle on it, and she's got the fish on the table as well, kind of like inside this huge tank that you wonder how is she carrying that tank around. It seems too heavy, but there she is. Alas says, "Take a seat, please."
I'll sit.
Okay.
Right.
Oliver, sit down.
All right. Would you like some water or something to drink before we unload, or are you okay to go? He looks to Alas towards all of you, who seem a little bit tired, like you got like these kind of sleepy faces, like I just woke up for a long nap. Those of you who sleep.
No,
we're
I'm
good.
good. Thank you.
I'm okay.
All right.
The sooner we could get these details over, the better.
All right, so I'll give you the general information. So there is a wheel. It's called the Wheel Watch Outpost. It's near the border of with the lands of Eastwild. In there is this fort that supplies Calaman's forces and patrols the border, with the Eastwild region. This fort is around 24 miles southeast of Calaman, and it seems to have been taken over by the Dragon Army forces. Raven kind of jumps in. I will be aiding for this mission the Calaman's military, and I will be in command of a force to retake the outpost. However, these soldiers, as the war is raging everywhere, we don't have all our most experienced soldiers here. So unfortunately, the regiment that I will be taking are slightly small and not too experienced. So that's where you come into place, she says. I will please like you to support me on retaking the fort. So you could sleep into the fort, open the gates without raising the alarm, and then we will then come in and overtake the fort.
Do we know what forces they have positioned at the fort, or?
Yeah, that definitely. Yes. Will you send me cash? Yes. And say it again. Your question.
Perfect. Do we know what troops or what we're going into? Like, do we know what's positioned at this fort? What we're going to be coming up against?
Well, we are not 100% sure how many forces are there. We could go there potentially during the day, as we will be going tomorrow. You guys will be going first, so you could potentially take a few hours to kind of watch over what is happening from the distance, and that way, if you do that, maybe we can figure out more things, and we will be waiting behind, far away. Well, not too far, but you could potentially infiltrate yourselves into this watchtower. There is this fourth tall northwest tower is a watchtower with that has the full view of the surrounding land. That's why this place is very important to us. Obviously, also each corner of is fortified and equipped with horns that where our sentry could potentially raise the alarm, Raven says.
Apologies for the interruption, but
Yeah.
do you have a map of this?
Yes,
For
we actually do. And she kind of like pulls a map on the table. Give me 1 second, I will show you the map actually. Because we have it here. She continues while she looks at all of you and said, let me just, while I do that, let me just quickly, 1 second, just tell you all the info and then I'll find you the map. Yeah, the last thing that she will say, after me and my troops leave Kalaman, Raven will say, it will take us around 8 hours to get in position in this secluded grove, not too far, around a mile from the fort. We could all go together there. And and this is the map here. Watch out, boss map. Is this the player's map? Yeah, this is the one. Can you see the map?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So which one is the watchtower?
So the bigger one is the
Northwest.
watchtower. Yeah, that one. I'm not able to click on the map, unfortunately, but you
To the
see
top
there is
right.
the
Right?
top, yeah, the top right, top right corner. That will be. Then you see that each of those other towers as well. That's the ones that they are quite high, and there is an alarm. I think the alarm is the actual where, let's say where the numbers are. That will be the alarm, on the tower.
Oh, so W3, W2.
Yeah,
Where the
so on the
alarms are.
tops there, yeah.
Each W
Yeah.
number is an alarm.
It's an alarm, yeah.
Okay. So we need to get to the gate controls, right?
Is there a way to disengage any of the alarms?
Say it again?
They're
She will.
horn, so
Is
probably
there any
not.
way to permanently disengage the alarm?
I mean, they are a horn, they are static. It might make noise to deactivate them. So yeah, that will be a problem. I assume if the place goes in high alert, it might be harder for us to infiltrate. For us to, yeah,
Is there a way-
for you to infiltrate.
Is there a way for us to signal you to begin your approach once the gates are open?
Yeah, well, I will.
Or you can advise on the gate once they're open?
No, I have a device here, this gnomish device. I believe you have one the same. The
Yeah, I have one.
bug is called. Sorry, let me just.
Oh, the parachutes.
No, the
give gap is called.
the
something?
far gap.
How is it called?
Far gap.
Yeah.
Far gap.
Yeah, far gap. Yeah. So I'll have one as well, so we can speak to each other. Yeah, far gap. That's it. each of you should have one of these, right? How many do you have in total, actually?
I think we have at least 2. I don't know.
2, yeah? Okay.
I think, I was gonna say, I think we were just given 2.
Okay.
Two.
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
don't
two.
have one.
Let's say that she will give you one more.
I don't know.
She said, I'll have a spare one. I wasn't sure if how many you will have. So you can add one more Fargap to your communal inventory. If you could do that for us. Sonate it, please.
Real inventory. Okay.
Yeah.
One
And
more.
with this...
So
we
Lorendir has 1.
I have 1.
I'm so sorry to interrupt, Cisco. Who,
No,
who will have the
please.
other 2 then?
So one of us would be without then.
2 of us will be without.
Two of us
it.
will be
There's only
without.
3 of them. Yeah, so
Okay. I mean,
I reckon
out of the 4 of us, the 2 responsible people should have it, which is Desani and Zach. So let's just give it to those 2.
yeah, that's fair. All right, so Tess and Zach have the other 2 then.
and then who has
The
the
what?
other
The
one?
far gap?
Yeah.
The file gap, yeah.
Our Gabs.
So I have Fargap.
So
And
one
I have one.
Thessalia, one Zachriel, and one
Lorendir,
Lorendir, yeah? Has
Yep.
the other. Perfect, thank
the
you.
2 nobles are the only ones.
Yeah, so this you can speak while you are within 18 miles, you know. So yeah, there is no problem to be within a mile. So she
Nice.
will say, when we will be watching you when you enter. We will be keeping an eye as well, so it won't be hard. When you send us a message, it will take us around a couple of minutes to get there. Hopefully, but potentially around 5 minutes, let's say. So yeah, so you'll have to leave the door open for us. That will be the best way.
Sure. Cool.
You can see the gate. Each of these gates. Let me just actually go myself big in this map so I can see. This is the control gates. She will point out those 2 to you. They take around a minute to operate. So your mission will be, I will send one of our soldiers with us. His sole mission will be to help you to open these control gates. So that will be his mission, to aid you while you explore and try to rescue as many people as possible without triggering the alarm. And once we enter, there will
You
be
have
no
any-
way out.
Do you have any disguises?
I don't, I'm afraid. We don't. We find their clothing seems to be... You remember what happened to me last time. I don't want to get anywhere near the symbol of her, she says, kind of awkwardly, and looks down. And you all remember how she was possessed and attacked you, and you guys had a fight with her at some point, as when you were leaving Bogler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
Which side will you be?
Alas.
Which side will you be entering from? The north or the south gate?
To be honest, we haven't thought of that. It's pretty easy to circumvent the facility. Whichever one we decide now, that will be a good thing. Do you have any suggestions?
Half and
I mean, if-
half. Pinch would be great.
All right, that sounds like a great plan, actually. Yeah, we could split our forces, and I will communicate. I'll make sure that my other general has a Fargap as well, and we could communicate and attack simultaneously. We will be using the cover of the night if we're gonna be staying watching the facility, so that will work really well for us. However, we cannot. It's better if we don't go too late at night, because in that point, that will be when their guards on the towers will be more active. It will be good to get an in-between time, kind of like, yeah, before dinner, something like that. So the people are occupied, but not too alert. What do you guys think?
So just before dusk or a little bit before dawn?
I was thinking just like after dusk. Just kind of like around 8 o'clock in the evening, something like that. We could break in tomorrow.
Cisco, just a question to the DM. Disguise self. How does that? Can I cast that on other people, or can I only do it to myself?
I believe it's self only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I can only do it to myself. Okay.
However,
Oh.
I believe you don't have the holy symbols of Takisis anymore, but I believe you did collect some dragon army armors at some point, right?
I do have a couple. I think 2 sets of their armor. I've lost all my
Okay.
symbols, but can I still have Edwin's Takeshi's like dog tag, like his number?
Sure.
I did
yeah,
get that.
yeah,
You
yeah,
told me about.
Yeah,
There was,
you have
but I
that.
had Edwin's tags.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still have Edwin's
However, you
tags.
don't show if this is gonna tag on it. You aren't sure if this will be the same regiment, but you can always risk it. Yeah.
Just have to make myself look like him, but
Yeah. Okay. Any more questions? Alas will say.
Have you been able to get any Dragon Force armor that we could use? Because we have 2 on hand. Have you got like an extra set so I can disguise myself? We have 2, so we probably only need 1 more if Oliver's gonna look like his brother.
All right. Make a fate roll. Is unlikely. That's why it's a fair roll.
Sure. I'll go low.
Come on. Yeah.
2.
Sure. Alas will say, well, actually, we do have a prisoner in. We could use their armor. Raven kind of goes like, okay. I wasn't. Well, you are not aware of everything that happens fully. We don't have to. He kind of like chill. Of course, he looks down, like meaning like, okay, sure. Yes, no problem. You can have that, and before the
Nice.
you will have it by tomorrow. They will give it to you out of game, just
Nice.
to make it simple. So whoever
Perfect.
wants to have it can add it to their inventory now. It will be a leather armor, just to not complicate things. Studded leather armor that has the symbol of Takisis emblazed on it. It's a black with a red border, like all the armor, the Dragon Army's armor.
So I can cast disguise self on myself. We have 3 suits of armor now, and Ollie will probably disguise himself to look like his brother, which
yeah.
shouldn't too
My
I'm
much.
disguise
obviously, in terms of where I come into things, obviously you guys know I'm pretty mobile, and I can get to places.
But are you sneaky enough?
I'm sneaky-ish. I wouldn't say I'm the strongest in sneaky,
Do we
but
really
I
need to be-
can.
Here, Zach, if you're going to try and jump around and do some stuff, I'll. Oh, fuck, I only have 1 use of this. I will pass him a small, little like tied together bag. It's a dust of disappearance.
Ooh.
It makes you invisible.
What's this? What's this? Is this
Uh,
drugs?
this-
You've given me drugs.
Yes, I've given you. I'll flick
You
him
know
on
I
the
don't do
forehead.
that shit.
I'll flick him on the forehead. No, it's not drugs. I'm not going to
Oh.
give you my drugs. This is. I can't remember where I got this from. I got it from something.
No,
Um,
I remember.
Oh, we got it
you-
from
Mhm.
the black
we got it
market?
from the warehouse. No, we got it from the warehouse.
Yeah, the warehouse.
The
yeah.
one where the kids were in.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I got this from the house that we saved the kids in. Supposedly, this will make you invisible. I was saving this for a special night.
Okay, I will believe you if I find this is drugs.
No, this is drugs, and I'll take a tear and I'll throw it out of space. I'm kidding.
Dexterity save. I missed you step.
No.
That's fine.
No, I'm not gonna throw drugs.
That's the disappearance. Is that on D&D Beyond or is it a
It is
homebrew? Okay.
D&D Beyond.
So how are we going to play this? Are we going to sneak in, or we disguise ourselves to just march straight through to the gate and then blend in and then open the gates up
I
and
mean, we
then
should probably
systematically
sneak
take
in
people
during
out?
the day, like just observe and see what they do, at least in the morning.
Sure.
See if we can see how they work, and then we can decide. Because we don't know anything about how they work, right?
Yeah, I
Not
mean,
even a little bit.
we know because as is our fort before, Alas will say, we have information. The walls of the Wheel Watch tower are around 20 feet high, with towers and fortification adding like an extra 10 feet for each floor. The walls are climbable, so that will be a way for you to enter if you decide not to disguise yourselves. Otherwise, I will assume might be through the main door. That will be another way as well. And anything else? The chambers are 10 feet high. I don't think that's that relevant. And there is torches all around the fort, except a small area that is slightly dim. And that will be in west. He will just say west 5. There is slightly more dim.
5.
There is the dormitories.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sure. You said they were holding prisoners in there as well. Do we know how many people there are there, and if they're fighters or they're civilians? Or
I believe they might have probably killed the majority of the people, but hopefully there will be a few people who are working inside the fortification, plus a few soldiers potentially. When the place was taken over, it wasn't fully fortified at the point, as some of the soldiers were focused in a small attack that happened a few miles away, and it seemed to be some kind of destruction, and using that destruction they infiltrated and took over the place.
I see.
You
It's
will
not the
need
best idea.
she will look towards you, Oliver. Said, Oliver, please go ahead.
No, it's fine. I'll wait till we're out of the keep. It's more of a group talk later.
Okay. I will. I'll give my thieves' tools to the person that will go with you to make sure that we don't have the key, actually, the gate key, to open it.
Are they better than my thieves' tools? Can I inspect them real quick?
Sure. As you look at them, they are definitely not as good as yours. They are kind of like cheaply made. They're kind of like a standard type of keys. Thieves'
Perfect.
tools. You got like a little 4 or 5 different utensils that you need to turn, and kind of like a plier and different metals with different style of indentations and kind of resembling key-like things and stuff like that.
Gladly
But
see
then,
you guys have spared no expense on our tools,
Oh, that
and
will
I'll
be.
hand them back.
Oh, yeah, that's all right. I mean, they are just the standard. As the times of war are upon us, we have been finding difficult to get supplies and stuff. So every time we provide you with potions or different things, it's just coming out of everyone's rations, if you know what I mean. You know, we are limited of how many potions we can create as they take time, but we get in there. She pulls out 5 healing potions as well. They are regular healing potions, and she hands one to each of you as well.
nice.
So we all get regular healing potion.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Mhm.
We all get one.
so one regular healing potion to each of you.
Adding.
So use them wisely. We'll traveling together. So any other questions? Anything else? Any other plans? Anything? I love what you are going for. My concern is don't know how their security will work. We're not really aware. Only your brother Oliver, Edwin, has infiltrated.
Well, he's infiltrated already.
I mean, not on this place. He infiltrated the camp while we were in Bogler. I remember he conveyed the information and all that. And we believe their password is a word I cannot really say, and she will write down in a paper something that none of you will say aloud. Hopefully, it says "Hell Takisis."
Hell, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Please, as you remember from before, this is the problem. I don't know whoever says this when they enter, they might have problems. That's the issue. Where the infiltration plan could be difficult. I don't know. Hopefully,
Kind of problems.
well, it's,
Because we
as
have
you
to say it.
yeah, as you remembered when I said her name, I was overtaken by
right.
her. I don't think maybe it doesn't happen every time. We don't know. I guess it's worth it. I will let you guys decide once you get there what you do and how you do it. That will be your choice. Alas, I mean, you are going in, so you don't have to decide now. After we study the place there, unfortunately, I will not be traveling with you. I will not be going with you. You will be with Raven and her people on this one. Alas will say.
Okay.
You
Oh,
remember
that's
Raven?
about as much information as
Sorry, go ahead, Lucky.
No, I'm fine. I was just saying. I think that's as much information as we'll need.
All right, fantastic. This is your map to keep. We have more copies of it. So I think it's shared. If it's shared, it's authorized for everyone, I believe. All of you should have access to that map whenever you want, anyway.
Nice.
Cool, it will be in your journal.
So we're doing this tomorrow. We need to be there tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock, or
Yes, so we will be traveling
We can go in the
together.
morning.
Yeah, we'll go together in the morning. We will
we're
stay.
traveling in the morning. Right.
Yeah, we will help you. I'll send a few watchers with you, and all together we can figure it out and watch their movements, see the guards, see if there is something, and if we can ascertain how many bodies are there. We thought didn't want to risk it in case we were spotted or something without having the right backup. So that's why we haven't really explored too much yet. This happened only a couple of days ago as well. So
Yeah.
Okay.
all right.
Sounds like fun.
Awesome. If no one else has any question, we will declare this meeting adjourned. Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Cool. I will see you in the morning. We will be traveling together, if that's okay with you. And then our little squadron will also go, and all of us you guys will divert and go ahead, if that's okay. And we will stay behind, taking our time, because we'll be obviously more conspicuous than you. And then we'll take it from there. All right. Allah stands up. Bows. Raven stands up, and Alas leaves the room. All right, good luck. I'll see you around. Alas leaves, and Raven stays there with you for a minute. How has everything been going? I'm so glad to see you. You all look well. You look very battle ready, and she kind of sees the different weapons and armors and gauntlet and different things that you have guys have now that you didn't have when you saw her last. Also, she looks towards your gauntlet, and that is quite impressive, Oliver, as mentioned, and your weapons. And nice. Is everything been okay?
Never been better.
She kind of smiles. I find that's hard to believe with everything that is happening, but I know you, Oliver. I know you don't mean it.
Well, I mean, trust me, it's been a great day. So, they're now engaged. And I'll point to Cedric and Zachriel. Oh, I cut
Okay.
out, didn't I?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah, say that
I'll,
again. You cut out completely. Sorry.
Of course, today's been a great day. I mean, these two actually got engaged, and I'll point back at Cedric and Zachriel.
It's not official yet, but I mean, I just declared my
Just
feelings to him.
yeah, that happened. Yes, that part did happen. The engaged part. Wow. Okay, we are definitely.
I mean, that'd be a
that's-
bit too soon, and whoa.
Right. Yeah, well, yes.
Yep.
She kind of smiles. She doesn't think you are serious, actually. Not because she doesn't assume anything. She kind of looks at you and said, "Oh, I'm glad you guys are finding union in these difficult times. I mean, look at me and Marisha. We are still going strong. So, good luck."
And the
she said.
fish. Yeah.
Oh yes,
And the fish.
and of course.
Yeah, I just have to know about this fish. Why do you care about this fish more than anything else?
I mean, his family is. Everyone assumes because they see a fish that they don't have feelings and emotions, but he's very affectionate and yeah, he's a very important member of our family since yeah.
He should have gone to lunch with us. He would have had a great lunch.
No. I think.
Oh.
Are you going to leave him behind tomorrow?
Yes, of
Or her,
course. Yeah, I
or
don't.
them.
He gets quite scared on battle. Obviously, we did try at some point, but yeah, not a good thing. He's a big softy.
Battlefish.
Not a
So
battlefish.
wait. So he has been on the battlefield with you before.
Yes, just for
You make
to
it sound
see.
like that's happened.
Yes, we did a little trial. Yeah, it was more like a
Is
training.
it like an emotional support fish?
Would I inside check the fish?
You see the kind of like without having to inside the fish, you kind of see this kind of like sad looking fish in the moment he says that, and he's kind of realizing that she's talking about him, and he kind of gets this kind of cute kind of big eyes. He looks like a horrendous
Hang on.
like
Is he
eel.
literally a fish out of the water right now?
He's a freshwater fish, so imagine it looks like a mix of an eel and one of those big river fish.
No, I'm asking. He's currently in water or not?
Yeah,
No,
he
he's
is.
in water. Yeah,
He's
in
on
a
the water.
portable.
Yeah.
Okay, because I mean,
She
the
has
photo
like a
just
glass
has them out.
circular little tank that she carries around. It's got like a metal
that's-
handle,
wow.
and it's got like a little metal protection around it as well, so it makes it harder to crack.
Okay, right, okay.
I'm gonna go to my room now. This has been a long day.
Oh. Any problem with fish, Oliver?
Thank you,
She
though.
kind of says,
No, I'm
That
just
doesn't
gonna
stop.
go work on my. I'm just gonna go work on my weapons for a while. And
all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice to see you all. Anyway, get a good rest, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. What time are we meeting tomorrow?
We will be meeting after breakfast, 8 o'clock sharp, if it's okay. I know it's a bit early, but
I mean, I think La Cedric has the breakfast around 11, but sure, I'm sure he can make an exception.
Just this one time.
all right. For the war. She smiles as she says that. Okay. All right. And she kind of like proceeds to leave as well. Bids you goodbye. And you are left on the meeting room of the council.
Oh, okay. We should rest.
Mhm.
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean. I really didn't mean to talk.
No,
Oh, okay. So, Cisco, just a question. The room we're staying in, we're all sharing the same room, right? We just got separate, like, little dividers in between
Yeah,
it?
yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So you have privacy, just not a very. Noises don't really it doesn't block noise.
They're not going to be
Unfortunately,
drowned out. Yeah,
But
sure.
as long as you keep it
Cool.
quiet, you have enough privacy to do whatever.
Okay.
My God.
I mean, I have to communicate the information. That's all I'm doing.
Oh.
Oliver, my
No,
ears. Shh.
Are you guys asleep? What?
What?
Shut up!
Was the just a quick question, by the way, was the potion still on his bed?
Was it? You tell me.
Yeah. Use.
I
Yeah.
don't think
I
we
mean,
took
I
it.
never took it.
You never took it?
I never took it.
If anybody took it, it's probably Henry. Henry probably took it.
Yeah, that little prick.
Yeah. As you get to see the
God.
potion, is not there anymore.
I'm telling you. Definitely
Fucking
Henry.
Henry. Fucking Henry.
I'll just assume that Cedric took his potion back, but I'll sit up in my bed and I'm gonna try something different for once. I'll take out my thieves' tools because I don't have proficiency with the other tools that I want, but I want to try. I want to try using my thieves' tools to take apart the spare force pistol that Zach girl gave me.
Okay.
I just want to try modifying the handle and the barrel.
I will say with thief tools you will not be able to use this, but if you want to speak and get help from the Castle Karaman, you could go to the weaponry and get official tools and get someone else to do it. Unless are you using some special skill or anything that I should know about that you can do?
No, I don't have any special skills yet. But then in that case, I'll just have my spare force pistol delivered to the weaponry with a letter, and I'm just gonna ask him if he could modify it to make it. In layman's terms, I just want it to be a palm pistol, but like a force palm pistol. But I want to make it a light weapon instead of a normal pistol.
Okay. All right. Make a fate roll to see if that can be done.
Can I use an inspiration if I fail?
I will say
Like a
because you are
personal
asking
inspiration?
for something that is super cheeky, I'm gonna say no on this occasion.
Cheeky.
This is only luck. Yeah, because you don't have any skill and you are asking for something that is quite difficult to do. So let fate decide as it's meant to be.
Oh, it's low, of course.
No.
Yep. No, it can't be done.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. On this instance, in other things, like if it's any other role that is not very relevant to something, you can use it, but sorry for that. To find things and stuff like that. No.
Then I think I'm set.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm set for the night then.
No.
When we get back to the rooms as well, I'd like to go over to Oliver and say to him, listen, I know you might be leaving soon, and I don't want to leave it on bad terms. I know we haven't had the best relationship so far, but we've all been going through a lot, and I didn't react maybe in the best way. And this is literally just an olive branch, and I'll offer him the superior healing potion again.
Cedric, I appreciate this, and I'll cup his own hands around the potion and push it back into his chest and say, I don't want you thinking I'm not accepting this gift. I do, but if I don't stay with you guys, that's probably better that you hold on to this. And
All
it's
due
fine.
respect, I feel like if you're on your own, you will need it more. But if you don't want to take it, I'm not going to force it on you. I just want you to know there's no hard feelings. Things were said
No
that
hard
shouldn't have
feelings.
been said, and I apologize.
I really appreciate hearing this. More than you know.
I'll pat him on the shoulder and then go over to my
But
bunk.
I do have one more question before he goes, and I'll pull him back by like the back of his shirt, and I'll whisper into his ear, "Do you really like Zakril? Or are you messing with me?"
I just give him a smile and walk away.
Hey.
Make another insight check, and you can make another deception or persuasion. You don't need to tell us what it is.
No,
Cash, if you
I'm
want.
fine with the smile.
Okay.
I'll take the potion and like not toss it too high up in the air, but I'll pocket it into my my sleeve.
Oh, you take the potion?
I'll take the potion. I assumed you were
Yeah.
wanting to.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm offering it to you. If you take it, it's yours.
I'll hold on to it.
I'll delete that from my inventory then. Make sure you add it to your inventory. 'Cause that's a
Yeah.
really good potion.
And I
Yeah,
will.
please.
I'm putting it in my very important pouch,
Cool. Let me take that off my one then.
Right.
right next to the Gaffel.
Is that your superior healing potion? Or you just happen to see
Yeah.
one?
Perfect place for it.
Potion of superior. Let's
Amazing.
delete that.
Mhm.
Delete.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Cool. Anyone else like to do anything tonight? The rain
I
starts
think
again.
as we go into our mission tomorrow, I will again just commune with Ziflin, and just ask.
Okay.
Ziflin, give me the time that I need to explore the things I need to around my friends. Give me the time, find strength to protect them. Give me the time to serve you. Give us all the time we can.
As you kind of like meditate.
As a kind of evening kind of prayer to them.
Yeah. So you kind of like concentrate and get into this holy vibe, let's call it, and start kind of like uttering your prayer. Go ahead and make a religion check, please.
Okay. $13 total.
Okay. Kind of like concentrate into what you know of him, of them, as you kind of like wait for a sign or something. You kind of feel it like before his presence, the warmth. You focus on the golden tree, his branches expanding to every place in the world possible. And you get this kind of like realization that perhaps the problem is that time cannot be moved. Time takes its own way, and things, once more, you get a similar feeling as before. You need more time, and time can only be bought. It can only happen on its own. And you kind of like feeling such a connection with your deity, but your answer has been given.
Yeah. I guess even with the warmth, I feel there's like a little frustration there, because I can do some things with abilities, but you know it's like 6 seconds. I can't do great things, and And to kind of get that feeling as any mortal is frustrating. Just keep losing time, losing time, losing time, losing time, losing time. I need to find time.
Just hear the music of the Song of the Angels for a second as you kind of concentrating on this. And it almost seems to play on its own every time you play. It's kind of like scary. It's like, what is this music come from? What's going on here? But yeah, nothing else.
I start to think and I think he thinks it's that I keep or allowed. He's not sure it comes out or not. I think there's this thing of like, I think I get somewhere with you, then I don't, and then I do, then I don't. I don't know what you want.
Make an insight check as you try to inside a god if you want.
Yeah. Why the fuck do you choose me of all people? Okay, insights. I'm so good at this. Oh, not bad for me, 16.
You kind of just, as you ask yourself, why me, you kind of like recall things that you've studied on your Tower of High Sorcery, the history of Kryn in general. And you know that some of the highest, most famous mages, the most powerful, they all came from different backgrounds, you know, and being from a humble, caring family, to have a sense of community, to have a sense of loving the basic and important things that make us who we are, is about something that you are really good at. And you feel to yourself that is your kindness and the way you live your life, embracing who you are unapologetically, and how the whole world around you moves through your eyes. And even though you get really angry, you know that you've always been like a second figure in your family. Your mom wasn't really there for quite a long time. She left. And you have been carrying a lot of weight on you, and you are used to it. You are, in a way, one of the hearts of this party. And that's how you feel why you've been picked.
Zackle just cares maybe too much. Does that get in the way? Wachikun. He's always been very academical. But I think the thing is, he's always never really, outside of his own emotions, I think it's this kind of reality of the reality of life. You know, you could want it to be a certain way, but reality has different plans. You might want your life to be a certain way. What if I could change? Rewind. Paths not taken. Paths to be taken. Why did she leave? And with that, I'll just kind of like lay there, not going to sleep right away. Kind of staring up into the ceiling a little bit till exhaustion takes me.
Right. Perfect. Anyone else would like to do anything before the night rest takes you? Or yeah,
Ooh,
go ahead.
Got the sound there.
Go for it, Martin.
Sure.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to feed my creatures. I'm just going to get some of the fish from earlier and just feed Theo and Paladorn. Make sure like
Yeah, they seem
There.
to be getting on quite well. You also have heard Paladon just telepathically in your head sometimes, kind of just saying tiny words, similar to how Theo can do it. His voice is very like woo, you know, it's like sounds like a kid's puppet, and he's super happy as you feed them. You see that he grows just a tiny bit in the last few days. It just seems slightly more meaty, more larger, not huge. He's still tiny creature, you know, but it's from being a kitten to a small cat. It's happened pretty fast. Do you think based on the rate he's growing, he's probably gonna be full size within a few weeks potentially?
Boy.
I might be feeding you too much, but hey, yeah, just so cute.
Oh, it's
Just
so
a cute.
nice. Everything is so good. He kind of says, and Theo in Draconic kind of also speaks to you. Yeah, it's really good. And they kind of like both conversing in a usual way. You can answer telepathically to this creature if you want. He can opens a tiny link. So Theo seems to be quite engaged and occupied with them.
Okay, tomorrow we're going to fight some Batman, so just be careful. Okay, you guys.
You see Theo's face like super excited. Oh yes, good. He says in Draconic, I can show my my Draconic
no, this is his evil
image
archetype.
now. Finally, I can be who I'm meant to be again. He says to you.
Burn in holy fire! Burn!
Okay,
Oh, God.
but you know,
Remake in my image!
We will punish those who sin and break the peace. He says.
yes, the
Cedric.
evil followers of the Dragon Queen. Yes,
Amen. He says.
we might have to like look like them, so don't kill me. I'm just going to like put the armor just so they don't kill me.
Oh, you know,
But only for a little while.
I
Just
don't
until we-
judge. You are my dad. I will never hurt you.
Okay.
He looks, his
I love
eyes
you.
kind of like get all
Okay.
kind of wet for a second almost, and he kind of like gives you like a little push, kind of like wraps himself against you nicely.
No.
Kind of moves the head, waiting for petties on the head. Scratches,
I'm pretty sure Paladin is with that, but sure, that'll be with that.
like that's that. Because he kind of wraps around you. The other creature kind of seems to be melding into your skin around, like just attaching itself to your clothes, kind of resembling your clothes, and kind of like playing, just like doing weird alien-like games. Bloop, bloop, kind of hiding around.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to bed.
All right, perfect.
I don't sleep, but you know, I'm just pretending so they go to sleep.
All right, Thessalia, whenever Julia is ready.
I finished eating.
No worries. You're like me. I hate people watching me. In general. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So Tess would just go to the chapel, to Kiri Jollet's chapel and pray. And I guess considering everything that happened today, she's gonna pray for Oliver, I guess, to asking Kiri Jollet for strength and to give him the courage to face his fears. And then she's just gonna pray for herself and everyone else to be kept safe in the upcoming mission.
Once more, as you stay in this quiet chapel, as you are there for a while, just like the others, as you start to pray, this kind of like Gregorian chants overtake your mind. It's almost like a state rather, and a mood. You keep looking at the statue of Kirijoli there with his starry-like constellations swirling around it. As you concentrate on it, you start to see almost the true form of how your god used to look, even if the statue you're looking is only white marble. Go ahead and make a religion check if you want, as you pray. You remember, as you are kind of praying, you remember the symbol, this magical message that this old man that was talking to that lady that you saw, that who knows Oliver had written on, almost like a symbol that says, "We are here for you always." And he make it with a fucking hell natural 20. You feel the connection with Kirijoli. As you continue looking at the statue, you realize that almost this pendulum, this medal resembling the Knights of Solamnia, the Knights of the Sword, is rotating on his hand, and you hear a ticking of time, not a time in terms of a hurried time, almost like time needs to take its place, and these things cannot be rushed. This is a war, and this war will take a few years probably, and you can only do your part. But is there anything you concentrate on as you think of your deity?
Anything?
You feel that once
Yes.
more Kirijolith is not himself. All the gods have an eye on you, and they are looking after you, they are watching you, they are caring for you, and you feel their help on this time. You are one of the chosen ones, and you know that Oliver will be looked after somehow. You intrinsically know that Paladine will, the same way that Kirijolith is nurturing you, potentially Paladine is doing it to him.
Could she ask? And let me know if it's possible, because I'm trying to kind of figure out how much Tess knows, how much Julia knows. I don't want to meta game, but
Okay, of course.
would she be able to ask the gods to, I guess, protect Oliver and whatever favor he's scared of, to just make it disappear?
As you kind of reach out and kind of like try to connect with this higher power and Kirijolith, you feel your connection is there. And I'm sorry for you guys watching the stream. It's OBS is fucking up. I'll have to find out why it's doing that, but we'll do that after we finish tonight's stream. Sorry for that if you're watching. You kind of feel to yourself as you kind of like think of the knowledge and what you know about these things. These kind of pacts cannot really be undone as such. However, you also, even though Oliver keeps saying that he's scared, that he's frightened, like all of you are, of when the time comes, you have noticed on him as well, since he had this gauntlet, actually, that it seems to be, even though his words don't match his actions anymore. And out of game, Oliver has got a boom that he's immune to the frightened condition. Actually, he's got a, let me just tell you exactly, just in case for you to remember as well, Lucky. You have something called Godly Boom of Blessing of Valor. Since your conversation with Paladin, you have resistance to frightening, and you have advantage on saves against fear because of that. You are not immune to frightening condition or anything like that, but you are. It's easier for you to kind of overcome your fear since then. And somehow you feel that Thessalia within your prayer, that he's already been given a little tool to help.
Okay.
You kind of like feel that this has to take its course. That's the only way. The same way there is certain rules that not even gods can break. And this is one of them.
Okay. She's gonna thank Kirijolith for his constant guidance, finish her prayer, and she's gonna walk back, but she's not gonna go to her room. She's gonna sleep outside of Ollie's room.
Oh, okay.
Just to make sure he doesn't disappear again, or tries to.
Okay, fantastic. I will imagine you will do it in a way that once you hear Oliver is sleeping and kind of resting, then you will do it just to make sure that it goes well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Anyone else would like to do anything else?
No, I'm good. I'm okay.
All right.
I would have just done the normal prayer to Kiri Joliffe, but I wouldn't like ask for anything. I'd just do the normal prayer thing. That's it.
Amazing. As you start praying to Kirijoli,
Oh, no.
you hear like a children's laugh
Fuck off!
in the background.
I draw my sword instantly. I draw my sword. Who is it?
You hear another laugh. Almost kind of like from a corner. As you look, you don't see anything. It just sounds like a children's laugh.
Right. When you is it creepy nightmare laugh, or is it like an innocent child in a playground laugh?
Yes, no, it's creepy nightmare laugh, like you know, that kind of ones that you kind of like you like in the horror movies. Yeah, 100%.
Right, okay, brilliant. And it's in the dark, and I can't see it.
Do you
Fuck.
stop to try to pray actually at the same time? Actually,
No, I'm praying harder. I want this
make a
evil away from
wisdom
me.
saving throw as you start hearing, "Don't pray. The gods are liars. They don't care for you. I hate the gods. I hate the gods." And they all start agreeing. There is like a few different kids' voices. Make a wisdom save, please.
How many evil children are
many?
around me?
What?
They're all in
Statue?
the little room.
What?
Right, I'm gonna burn an inspiration on this because I don't
Sure.
like it. Oh no. Oh no, that's worse. 10. I pissed my pants.
Make a religion check and add a d12 to it.
Okay. Religion check with a D12.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh come on, man. D12. 24.
Okay. Your religion check is 0. As you try to connect to Kirijolith, there is no connection. And you hear the the cackle of that voice as from your back a book falls down and rolls into the ground.
Oh,
And you
no.
realize this is the little children's book. As it opens in a page, it opens and you see on the page, it's like an art book for children, and basically on it there is dolls, drawings of dolls, all in different
burn
sizes,
it.
connections, like different
there a-
things like that,
is
shape
there
and
a-
sizes.
Is there a fireplace in the room? I would like to destroy this evil book. I
Okay.
don't like it. I want it to burn.
All right. You hold the book
Oh
for
my
a second
God.
and kind of like
Oh
think of
shit.
the fire and kind of like try
How
to
about
hush
this
it
fucking
toward the
book?
fireplace. And you feel in your mind
It's a fucking
A
baby
voice.
in real life.
once more, yeah, real baby, yeah. Please make
You
another
welcome.
wisdom saving throw. Oh, yeah.
Wisdom save. Come on, Cedric. Wisdom save. Four.
Oh, you're fucked.
You
Oh no!
take the book into your hands and you think to yourself, what am I doing? I don't want to burn this book.
No.
This could be useful.
I really like this book.
I really want to look at it.
Yeah.
And you start opening the book and going through all its pages. As you get to the very back of it, you realize on the last few pages of the books, it seems to be like paper cut out dolls.
Oh no!
A pop-up book, man.
Yeah, you look at one of them and then in slow motion, you see it starts kind of like one of the pages of the book starts
Fuck
to
off.
become, and this
Fuck off.
actual paper
Fuck
cut out
off.
doll animates itself, looks towards you, and then other 5 of them
What
do.
does it say?
And you see 6 different paper dolls, all with weapons kind of ready for battle, that look towards you and said, Papa?
Oh no!
Kill
no.
Oliver Silver Runner.
Oh no!
This, you
No,
feel like
don't say
a
that.
chittering kind of like as the
Don't say that.
paper kind of folds around, like almost like a origami kind of moving. You just can't imagine how creepy the sound is as they start kind of moving. And then you said they are joking and they stop and look back towards you.
So they work for me. This ain't so bad. I'm definitely cursed, but I've lost my god. But now I've got paper mache soldiers, which is brilliant.
So out of game, you have 6 little dolls. They have like a spell effect, so they are like work as a whole. I'll send you the stats fully once it gets to it. But literally they fight on your behalf, these creatures. Just because they're
Can I-
nice. I'm sure
just
they
for
don't want
flavor.
anything. I'm sure nothing is gonna happen to
No.
them.
Nah, man, it's totally fine. There's no repercussions from
They're
this.
just a
Only good can
heretic
happen
now.
from it.
Yeah.
Can I just do the creepy thing? Just sit by the fire with the children around me and start reading stories from the book to my
Oh,
paper
nice.
children now by the fire in the dark. So everyone's
yes,
asleep, and I
yes.
just whisper to, and then the bad man died.
Yeah, as you start doing, you kind of like see this kind
You
of like
said you shut the
creepy.
fuck up. We're
yeah.
trying to sleep.
These creepy dolls
Sorry,
kind of like
baby.
super excited on your story, kind of like they love anything you have to say. And for a second,
They were hacking and slashing.
yeah, come with us. Let's go around the ring. Come on. One of them says to you.
Okay, sure.
Oh,
Let's
no.
play Ring Around the Roses. Yeah.
And as they all start kind of chanting, ring around the roses, you know, like, and then for a second you find yourself in a different place.
I've murdered so
Oh,
many
no.
people. I've murdered so
are
many people.
In a huge, weird place you've never been before. This place is technologically advanced. You see magical lights, magical effects everywhere. You feel this place is thriving with magic. As you see all around you, there is different animals. There is some kind of like constructed automatons of some sort that are doing tasks for people. You see most of the people here seem to be using magic of some sort, and you are in a huge city that you don't have a clue where you are, and you are one of these 6 children. 6 children are with you, going in a ring, kind of like moving around as you see yourself as a little minotaur at this point. One of the 6.
Oh, so I'm one of the paper children now.
Yeah, now they are not paper, they are like real children. Yeah. And you are kind of like in this place. As you look towards the sky, as they are singing and singing and singing in a slow motion, make a perception check.
Fuck's sake. Cedric, you better roll good. For fuck's sake, find a way out of there. Get out.
Oh, please tell me he turns into a fucking wooden puppet or paper puppet in this case.
6. I don't
Use
see
inspiration.
shit.
Use inspiration.
I
We
will
have,
use
we have,
this.
You could do.
I'll use
I think we have 4 more left.
14.
All right, that is enough. so fast coming upon you. Boom, you hear like a shatter on the sky as you see this holy radiant light, almost like the gods are with you. And in a slow motion, as you look at this, you see the people start going like, and you see insults, kind of like all these people are angry, they hate the gods. How is this happening? You hear like, the wars are failing, they are here. And in slow motion, you see an upside down mountain crashing into all of you and destroying everything as the shouts and screams of the people and the explosion as this mountain from the heavens destroy this place. You wake up as per in a nightmare.
Through a fucking mountain at this place. Fuck off.
Make a history check.
Have I gone back in time? History check?
Yeah.
God damn it. Do you know what? I'm gonna
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Earn another inspiration.
Yeah.
Pray to Father Jolly, so you know.
I'm trying. It doesn't work.
Fucking sell your soul. Be a warlock, not a paladin.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna use Favored by the Gods to add 2d4 to that. This is ridiculous.
Are you favored by the gods, really?
Not right now. 18.
With an 18, you
18
think
history.
that place, there is only one place that resembles that.
under the
You
water.
studied it on the Wizard
Is it a
Academy.
Mage of High Sorcery?
Yeah, you think
Yeah.
of your studies there. You think you've gone back in time. That is probably Istar, the place that was destroyed by the cataclysm, the place that was destroyed by the gods because they tapped into the wrong magics and tried to become gods themselves.
Oh.
And now you know that
Okay.
these children within this book are souls of children that died that day.
Oh. Oh, but they don't like gods though. Fuck them. Fuck you, you little prick. Fuck.
The
Close
book
the
is
book up.
yeah. You close the book. You don't see any dolls or anything. You're not even sure if that was even real.
I wish I had the fucking disintegrate spell. I really wish I had that fucking spell.
As per now, you don't want to destroy the book anymore. You think the book is really good, and not only that,
This
you
is a
want to
really
keep
good
it
book.
forever. Yeah, that's part of the thing of the book. Let's call
Forever
it, yeah.
and ever and ever.
Yeah.
Come play with us, Lysandric. We all float down here.
Come, Papa.
Where did you get this book? From the library?
From the library.
Yeah.
That's what happened when you steal stuff.
Amazing.
You're a flute.
All right, and I
Man,
think
I thought I was having bad luck with cursed objects.
And I think, what do you guys think? Should we end it there? I think that will be a good place as you guys have things to do,
Yeah, the
lives to
children,
live,
yeah, that's
and
perfect.
and it's getting quite late. So thank you so much, guys. That was fucking awesome. Thanks to my amazing players, Zonated, Cash, Martin, Lucky, and Julia. Yeah, you guys are amazing. That was really good fun. Thank you for that. Also, thanks
No, it
to...
wasn't. It was horrible. Fucking horrible.
Yeah.
You know how much I hate that
I
shit.
know you do. That's why this book is just for you, Ross. Cash. I thought about it so much. I was having so much fun trying to create it for you. Customize. Thanks as well to Darren Curtis, James Webster, to Tabletop Audio, and to all of you who watch us every week, even though we are a shit show and our stream is going grey every 5 seconds. That I don't understand why. I'm sorry. I'll get it fixed, hopefully, by next stream. Cool. And yeah, and I've been Cisco Blanco, your humble DM, and until we see you next, stay magical. Take care and good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Cool.